Okay guys, welcome to my first video here. I'm a veteran player, trying to obviously rank up, but here's me claiming my last season rewards, and let's jump into the first battle. These are just from the first day of the season. Mostly doing this to test out and practice my editing skills, but good lead to start off. These are all the battles from my very first day. So you're gonna see a good chunk of wins, couple losses in there, but nothing too crazy. Shielding the first focus blast here. Wasn't sure how much it did. Building up to 2 scorching sands, and here I was testing out all the new Pokemon. Get the attack drop right away, which is great. Throw another scorching sands. Get both shields from the Registeel, which is great. Now since I've debuffed their attack, let the focus blast through and easily take out the Registeel here. Diggersby was pretty decent, but after the next couple days, I tried this team out in some variations and just wasn't quite as strong as you kind of rank up throughout the levels in the first few days. But I ended up modifying this team. I really like the core of Mantine and Steelix, so you might see another video in the Great League from me around this core, just slightly different modification, but basically just trying to take out the Swampert here, because I knew that I knew I'd won the lead there, so it wasn't too crazy. Alright, into the next one. Wishcash. Interesting lead, wasn't quite sure how to play this. Just started kind of building up. The Ice Beam, not actually sure if that's the correct move there, but they built up a lot, so I decided to correct shield. I thought they would go Blizzard there, and since I went Ice Beam last time, I expected them to shield up, which is correct. So, and then swap in, I expect another Blizzard, and mostly playing this as an ABB team. Typically with Diggersby as the safe swap, but in that case, I just wanted to. I knew my Diggersby was weak to Mantine, so if I could get it out of the way, then I thought that'd be great. Steelix gets to go down, facing another one. I'm gonna come in with the Diggersby here. Throw Scorching Sands as soon as I get it, and I'm expecting the debuff here, but they throw the Earthquake, and then I come in, throw the Hyper Beam, and then I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. So now I can build up. Mantine's quite tanky, so I know I could survive a few foul plays, but didn't want to take too much damage. Take out the Mandibuzz here, and then another Ice Beam will take out the Steelix. Alright, on to the next one. Again, nice lead. Nice lead. Going to the Stunfisk. Probably should have swapped Diggersby here. But I think just out of reaction, I wanted to get the debuff. But they don't even build up, so I knew that this is a Rock Slide. And they throw another one. Oh, I guess I miscounted there, but I expected them to call bait. Now I come in with the Diggersby and I can farm up a bunch. Throw the Earthquake, but they've been debuffed now, so it doesn't really matter. Take them out with the Scorching Sands. And then my play here is hope that they don't shield the... They do, unfortunately, but then come in. Was expecting triple axle, but Stone Edge would still hurt, so shielded it up just in case they weren't running the new moveset. Greedent is an interesting one too. Played it a little bit. Wasn't my favorite with the new update, but probably just didn't have the best team on with it. Get the swap here. I recognize that my play is keeping the Mantine alive. I'm throwing the aerial ace. Shielding it up just once again in case they're running a funky moveset. And taking out the ham on top here. And one more with the gradient should do the trick. Alright, on to the next one. Another good lead. And then I've played this matchup a couple times. So shield the first Focus Blast. I like to build up the 2 Scorching Sands. Throw it, don't get the debuff that time. Expect the shield here, then I get the attack drop there. Now I can let the Focus Blast through. And let's see how they play this. They shield it up. So I'm gonna shield up this one, I think. Well, I decide not to. And I come in and I go and I try to farm down all the way with Steelix. Which is great. Now I have a ton of energy. Throw the Breaking Swipe. Debuff them. Do it again. Another 2 stages. Debuffed. I should survive a liquidation here. Easily. Build up. Again. Swap. And then with Diggersby in the back, it should be fine. 2 Ice Beams will take it out easily after some more wing attack damage. Wasn't sure how much a Hyper Beam would do, but Mantine easily survives it. Take out the Diggersby, and they quit right after that. Interesting lead, interesting save swap. Wasn't sure what to do there. And shield the first surf. Get the debuff. And oh, it looks like I decided to shield up the second one. Interesting move. Go for the debuff, but no bubble it. Or I guess a few bubbles. And then go for the farm down and try to leave with at least 1 Breaking Swipe ready to throw. There we go. Have a Breaking Swipe ready to throw into the Charizard, forcing them to unload a Blast Burn to take me out, and getting them super low in the process. So come in with the Diggersby. I play here, have some loaded energy from there. Now my play is get both shields down, and barely survived there. Got super lucky. If I had gone down there, I probably wouldn't have won this. But now I can easily take out that guy with a Hyper Beam, and then a Scorching Sands takes out the Charizard. Almost barely survived the Blast Burn too, so pretty lucky in that one. Survive with a few HP in a dream, as they say. A good lead into the next one. Try to CMP tie here, just to see if they're gonna throw on an Ice Punch. Because of Mantine's water typing, easily survive it. Don't have to worry. This time I think I throw a little early. They catch the one on Noctowl, which I think was one of the first and only Noctowl I saw. And I just came in with, I throw 1 Breaking Swipe to debuff it, and then I farm all the way down. Easily tank this Shadow Ball. They're even able to make it to another one, but with the Poliwrath coming back in, it wasn't worth the shield. Just debuff it. And try to get to another one. Debuff it again. And I can easily come in here, farm down, nothing they could throw at me at that point with 2 stages debuff would have affected the Mantine. Then come in. At this point, the game is already over, but I let that go. And then my play is just go for the 2 shield flex. Weather Ball comes through, get to the Hyper Beam before they can throw another one, and I can keep the flex alive. And boom. That was my second match. So these are all out of order. Interestingly, with the flag on at first, but able to come in and with the Steelix and chunk it quite a bit. Lorantis comes in, which is interesting. I think I shield the first one. I don't. I let it go. Should have shielded probably that first one, because I think I ended up shielding this one here. Yeah. But then I'm able to farm all the way down. Blindly throw the breaking swipe. Was expecting the Flygon to come back in, but unable to reach the Earthquake, which is nice. Almost takes out the Registeel. Then I come in with the Diggersby. Don't really care at this point what they throw. Just build up, have some energy loaded on the Diggersby. Take the moves and just basically letting them waste and throw all their energy. At this point, shields and fast charge moves aren't necessary. Just farm them down for the win. Alright, another good lead. I got very lucky on the leads early on for the first day. Overall, in the first day, I went pretty positive. I think I went 19-6. Probably played some things poorly. Nice catch by the opponent here. But as I do, I swap into the Diggersby. Have a great answer for it. Throw the Scorching Sands. Get the attack fall, which I was also really lucky with the Scorching Sands debuffs. Throw another one. Take out the Registeel. And then now I'm just trying to look for some chip. And they're able to farm me down before I'm able to reach the second Scorching Sands. I wait out the clock here. I expect a bait there. I lose CMP. This time I shield up. They get the debuff. But I take out the Mantine. And you're gonna see, because of the 1-turn switch, I lose out on the Earthquake. By 1, they take me out, and this game is done. Interesting lead here. I expect them to build up to the Hurricane if they're staying in. They call my Ice Beam. They bait me. I swap out. And now I'm going for an aggressive farm down. I think, oh, that was my plan at least, but then a Swampert comes in, which is nice to leave the Diggersby open potentially in the back if I can realign here, but I just let the Swampert take me out. I'm gonna probably come in with my Mantine and farm. They're not really building up to anything, so I know I can survive the Hydro Cannons. Try to throw right before they get to their next one. Take it out. And probably one of the worst other Pokemon to come back in was the Ferrothorn. At this point, I'm pretty sure this game is over, but I have one play is maybe hope that I can take them out with the Hyper Beam and then reach another Scorching Sands against the Ferrothorn, but this game is over at this point. I'm able to take out the Pelipper. Try to undercharge just a little bit, but it doesn't matter. I was for science, I was going to see how much the ice beam did, but they got to the move, and I didn't want to prolong that game anymore. So, interesting lead on the beginning here. I swap. One of the few leads I probably lost in this collection of videos. Shield up. They build up to the shadow ball. They don't bait, and now I know I can just easily take this. At least this mid game. Not gonna shield here. Even if they throw it, they're two stages debuffed. I knew I'd survive. And then they come in, and then I think I was about to hit the earthquake, and I was able to catch. And now this game is basically done. I got alignment here, which is super important. So then I swap, and then they know it pretty quickly, and you'll see them top left. Alright, another interesting lead. This time I don't stay in at all, I just swap. Get the debuff on them right away, see what they want to do. They build back up. I think I shield here, just in case, but now I'm not too worried. Double shield, because now at this point there's no way they're not baiting. Another ice type comes in, and now I just go for all of the debuffs in the world and try to take them out. Now I'm down 2 shields. They're gonna take me out here. Not quite. I save the breaking swipe just in case. But I think I'm still down 2 shields. So now my goal here is just to take out all the shields. I built up to the ice beam, baited them, now throw in another one, hoping that they let it through. They don't. But I should still be able to survive, I think, even if I'm debuffed. Just barely, but they throw again. But now they're super low all the way around. And I have one good Diggersby here. Throw the Scorching Sands. I over farmed because I expected them to try to catch, but it looked like they were maybe trying for something. Good lead here. Swap into the Mandibuzz for this final match. And I counter with the Steelix. Just gonna basically let every move through and debuff them with the breaking swipes. My timing's not always the best, but with their moves. But I let this one go through again. And I throw right before they're able to get the next foul play off. This time I'm gonna start playing for switch because they shield it up. And I think I can farm down, luckily, just in time, throw a breaking swipe at whatever's coming in. Mantine only gets 1 counter through. That's going to take out the Steelix. I have alignment. I go into my Diggersby. And I think I have a pretty good chance at this point. Let the dig go through. My idea is to farm as much as I can, go to 100 energy, throw the Hyper Beam, almost takes them out. I'm just going to let this go through because I think I can come in with the Mantine and farm down and have a bunch of energy for the Metagem. Metagem comes in. I throw the Aerial Ice. And I'm calling a bait. They built up. I threw right before. I'm calling a bait. And that was my only play. And that cost me this last game. Would have won if I would have shielded it. But that's it. Thanks.